Hey everybody, it is Friday. It's November 22nd. Um, I'm not having a good week at all, but the world continues to manufacture junk food so that we can temporarily relieve ourselves of the pain of existence, right? So I've got two. I'm continuing my 7-Eleven chip series today. I've got two of the spicy ones, the ones that promise to be perhaps the spiciest that they have to offer. So let's check them out. And again, this is a weird time to do this video. It's 6 in the morning, 6:19 precisely. 6:19 in the morning. Having trouble sleeping. Like I said, this isn't the best week. Let's see if this garbage food can lift my spirits a bit. All right. So we're gonna try two 7-Eleven chips today. We're gonna try their chili lime chips. Chili lime flavored wavy potato chips. Now, I have criticized 7-Eleven's unimaginative packaging before, where they just put like floating pieces of like potato chips instead of, they could be like, why not have like a floating slice of lime, around there, or like a chili pepper floating around with the chips and intermingling with them. You could do that. So I have like that slight criticism of the fact that all that they're depicting on the front of the bag is just floating chips, but the floating chips actually appear to have chili lime seasoning on them. So that's better than just like plain looking floating chips. All right, and then the other one that I'm trying are going to be the fiery hot flavored potato chips. All right, so I have an issue with chips that declare their flavor to just be hot, because hot is not a flavor. All right, heat is something that you can experience with a range of flavors, but there is no flavor that's just hot. So it's kind of annoying when you buy chips and it just says these are hot flavored, because I'm not sure exactly what to expect. So then I have to go and I have to analyze the ingredients and I have to predict what it's going to taste like. Um, and that's just tedium. And I'm not going to do that this time. I'm just going to like try these chips. All right, I'm just going to try these chips, and I'm not going to waste a bunch of time reading the ingredients. I'm going to try them. I'm going to analyze the flavor, and if there's something that I taste in either of these chips that I can't identify, then I will reference the ingredients list and try to figure out what it is. But let me pause for a second here. All right, well, I am ready to complete part 3 of the 7-Eleven chip files. Let's start with the chili lime. Now, let me make a prediction, because they don't advertise themselves as being spicy at all. So I'm thinking that maybe they will be just very mild spice. I don't know. Did it again. I did it again. World's worst chip bag opener. Oh my gosh, and then when I was opening the other corner, I ripped there as well. So it's ripped here and there. It's ripped in 2 places. Nice. Oh, wow. Look at the amount of seasoning on that. That is what I call adequately and amply seasoned. That is beautiful. Look at that. Whoa. I call it shamefully seasoned. Obviously, no gas station chip company is gonna like say shamefully seasoned on it. They might say sinfully seasoned. Actually, I think there is one that says sinfully, but shamefully, it's just never been done. Mmm. Wow. Explosive lime flavor. And I'm going to take a couple more here, but quite spicy. Oh, man. That's a powerful chip. That's an explosive chip. There is a lot of flavor packed into that. They are disgracefully over-seasoned, which I absolutely love about them. They're disgraceful. Look at that. I mean, that's just... What do I say? The seasoning on that is absolutely shameful, but that's what makes it so delicious. I love over-seasoned chips, especially when the flavors that are coming out with intensity in that when I eat it are ones that I like. Namely, spice. It's got respectable spice. At least a 2. I'm going to take another chip or 2 here. And just like the citrusy, the zestiness and citrusiness of that, and the lime powder or whatever it is they put in there, the citric acid. Wow. That was a hell of a chip. It's authentically limey too. Look at that seasoning. Okay. Good crunch, fresh tasting. Perfect amount of salt. Great blast of liminess in there. I love the lime flavoring. Because it's so like saturated with seasoning, that chili powder gives it a really respectable heat level. I'm going to give it a 2.5 for heat. That's an awesome chip. Screw it. I'm giving that an 8. That's a great chip. I love that. That's one of the best chips that I've ever had from 7-Eleven. Really good. All right, let's try these. The fiery hot chips. Will I taste something other than just heat? We'll see. Now, those don't smell as powerful as these. Doesn't mean they won't taste as powerful. Oh, just like the chili lime ones, these are sinfully seasoned. Or to use my personal terminology, shamefully seasoned, which is a good thing. Mmm. Wow. There was a chip. Oh, I just dropped a broken chip on the floor. I have to get that in a minute. Make sure the dog doesn't get its hands on it. Let's pause. There was a chip. It used to be my absolute favorite chip. I can't remember the name of the company, but it had like different colored like trolls on the bag. It was something that was like available in convenience stores all over Ontario. Hostess? I think it was Hostess. Hostess with the trolls. The smoky bacon chips. For my entire childhood, every time my dad and I would go over to Sarnia, which is the little Canadian town that's across the border from Port Huron in Michigan, we go over to Sarnia. Every time I would be like, Dad, can we please go to the convenience store so I can get smoky bacon chips by Hostess? These have that flavor, kind of. It's like, yeah, there's this, oh crap. There's a smokiness and a baconiness. Not really that hot. No, in spite of the fact that these are called fiery hot chips, these were, honestly, these were a degree or 2 hotter. Because I gave these a 2.5 for heat. I only give these a 1.5 for heat. Maybe a 2 if you ate the whole bag. But they completely compensate for the lack of spice with really, really, really nice flavor. These are not your typical, like, oh, these are just hot chips, and what we have in this chip is hot powder. No. Like I said, there's a smoky bacon undertone. There's a subtle sweetness to it. Perfect amount of salt. I think there must be some garlic and onion powder in there too. Really nice, nicely seasoned chip. Great crunch. Mmm. Man. 7-Eleven is knocking it out of the park today. All right. So it's 6:29 in the morning. And I just tried 2 really good, over-seasoned, trashy 7-Eleven snacks. This one, what did I give it, an 8? Yeah, that's an 8. I'm thinking this is a 7.5 or an 8 too. These are really, really, really good. Really good. They're so flavorful. I could eat this whole damn bag right now. It's boring to watch me do that. But, yeah. 7-Eleven's got it going on. I wouldn't get this excited about Lay's. No, Lay's has their equivalents of all these flavors. They got their fiery hot chips. They got their chili lime chips. They got their Cajun chips. You know, they got other flavors that 7-Eleven produces, but 7-Eleven's doing it just as well, if not better. And for cheaper. These didn't cost anything. It was like, I don't know, $1.50, $1.99. Same for this. You gotta go check these chips out. 7-Eleven, I'm telling you. I was not in a good mood at the beginning of this video. I had one of the worst days of my life yesterday. Really, really bad. Really not fun. Upsetting. But I feel better now. I just recorded 12 minutes of me talking about spicy 7-Eleven chips. I feel replenished. All right. I have to go start work in a little bit here. More to come.